They done finally got that dude from New Orleans that broke out of jail, man. Do your homework.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Do your homework. Now, I heard
him.
he got backdoored, and that's how he ended up getting caught. We finna see it together. We finna see it.
A 6-week manhunt,
6
4
weeks,
escapes
a long time,
from custody, and a first-class flight to prison.
Ooh.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, and I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on the capture of Antoine Massey, one of Louisiana's most wanted men. May 16th,
Look at
2025.
Look at that, boy.
10 inmates escaped a rotting jail in New Orleans, immediately gaining national attention.
Slow little boy.
An intricate plan would begin with a maintenance worker at the Orleans Justice Center cutting off the water to the cell. The inmates would force open a faulty cell.
Oh, so that's how it happened, folks. Because they broke out through the toilet. And I was always wondering, like, how the fuck y'all break out through the toilet with the water? So the dude turned the water off to the toilet. Got it. Phone them great. Now, if y'all catch me slurring my words, it's because I'm thoinked up right now. I've been up all night. I've been smoking. Call me Smokey Blackson. You feel me? Listen, if it's not this whole leaf, this is what I'm off right now. I'm talking about Pluto ski, double O ski, bro ski. If it's not that, last night I was off this hemp paper right here, this grabber leaf. Y'all know I love the grabber leaf shit. So I was off this hemp paper with the crushed. And then once we get on this video, I'm gonna roll up me one of these motherfuckers right here. You see what I'm saying? It's wraps. Do your homework on the wraps.
Door after midnight.
Yeah.
Rip the toilet from the wall, escaping through the small hole
shit
left behind.
That's crazy.
But not before writing a note for the jail staff on the way out. One of the biggest jailbreaks in Louisiana history, committed by one of the deadliest groups. Back in April, 19-year-old Corey Boyd was with 2 friends who were pulling on car door handles, attempting to find one unlocked so they could rob it. 38-year-old Mr. Brandon Fees and his girlfriend observed them from their porch.
Look at them running across the highway.
The suspects were approaching his car, so Fees went and confronted them. The veteran would be shot, stood over, and shot again in the head before being run over by the escape vehicle.
No! Where they get guns from? I'm thinking y'all finna say he finna click clack give me that. Come on, I thought he was finna go click clack give me that soul, go talk to the Grim Reaper about it. You feel me? Where they get guns from fresh out of fucking prison break? Come, this. I ain't even know
19-year-old
that.
Corey Boyd is accused of being the driver. 27-year-old Derek Groves was arrested for attempted murder back in 2014, but would beat the case. 4 years later, Derek would spin again. It was 2018, Mardi Gras.
I already know that, bro. You talking, you late.
Antoine Massey. But the most famous of the group is none other than 32-year-old Antoine Massey.
You know he crazy. I told y'all he crazy. Do you see the face tattoos? He got, that's not, they don't even look. He crazy, bro.
He escaped a juvenile facility, a neighboring adult jail, and twice cut off his ankle monitor before doing the race. Aside from having chess pieces...
Who the fuck this shit calling me? Hello?
Hi, this is John Gilman. I'm the funding manager here at our California branch, and your file just
This is
landed
a
on
fake.
my desk to finalize.
Yeah.
Tattooed on his face, Antoine would receive the most attention after he started to post to social media while on the run.
Stupid, dumbass. They tracking you, sir. They tracking you. What you don't understand? They got trackers on your ass. What the fuck? And you posted on the ground?
Let out the GC. What I want to talk about
They talking about he let him out. What?
Why I was in Orleans Parish Jail. I was in custody for almost 8 months. All right, 6 months, something like that. So I'm asking for help from the world, from Meat Mills, Lil Wayne.
That ain't how that work.
Young Boy.
Ain't nobody helping you, bro.
I'm asking for these people. I couldn't even get a lawyer. I couldn't even afford a lawyer to prove my innocence.
These posts would lead to a tip and a
Man,
home
this nigga go to jail and turn into Johnny Cochran, man. Come on, bro.
being raided by SWAT, where officers were able to recover some of the clothing Antoine could be seen wearing in the video. Now, Antoine was asking for help from rappers and even the president, but his list of charges would make anyone say fuck him.
Right.
I was in
He got some weirdo charges too.
Strangulation. That's what I was in Orleans Parish for. Today, what I want to talk about is that I was on second-degree kidnapping, second-degree rape, domestic abuse battery involving strangulation, domestic abuse battery, violation of protective order, right?
With domestic abuse
Come on,
charges
bro.
in one county, he was being held in New Orleans on another case of domestic abuse as well as car theft. But Antoine also had warrants out for second-degree rape, kidnapping, domestic violence, and violating a protective order.
And that's where
It
it
would
get
seem
weird.
Antoine has a history of crimes against women, which
Right.
would categorize him in jail as a no-good piece of shit.
Right.
Another tip would reach New Orleans police, and 4.5 hours later, Antoine was taken into custody in Holly Grove, the very neighborhood Lil Wayne grew up in. Officers would take pictures with the captured suspect before rebooking him into
He looking shitty as hell. Like, I knew this day was coming, but I ain't know it was coming today. God
the same
damn.
jail he
Look, they
escaped.
high five in the back and shit. Y'all so slow, boy. Oh my dear, you would have been way better off just sitting in jail on my dead man's. Now you sitting outside of jail looking dumb as hell and finna go back in with more charges, and they damn sure ain't giving you no bond now. It's just stupid.
But they weren't taking any chances. Immediately after being rebooked, Antoine was placed in a helicopter and received a first-class flight to the Louisiana State Penitentiary.
Oh, he went to prison.
Angola, also known as the Alcatraz of the South, is a maximum security prison run like a slave plantation.
Good God
that's
almighty.
home to over 6,000 inmates.
Man, I'm cool, bro. And I'm cool. And the crazy part about it, like y'all said, look at this shit. This all black people with a white man on the goddamn horse. This slavery, gang. And y'all dumbass letting y'allself go back into legal slavery over some stupid shit. It's just dumb.
With 9 of the 10 escapees in custody, 13 additional people would be arrested for their assistance in the escape.
For helping them.
The maintenance worker who cut off the water to the
I
cell
want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you'll ever make in your life. Freecash.com is a website that allows you to literally get paid hundreds of dollars just for playing video games on your phone. All you need is an email and a password. Follow the directions on each of the campaigns and you can earn at least $100. My personal favorite game to play was Sunrise Island, and when I clicked on it, they had a $370 bonus. I got $370 just for playing a video game on my phone. On average, it only takes about 17 minutes for most people to start earning money on freecash.com. So if you need some free, easy, extra money, go to freecash.com, click the QR code right here, or go in the description below and start getting that bag. You did?
was arrested on suspicion, but he claimed inmates told him the cell was clogged, and if he didn't cut the water, he'd be stabbed. Others helped by either cash apping money, transporting them around the city, and giving them a place to stay. By far the deadliest amongst the 10 is Derrick Groves,
they got the
and
spit
he
bag
is
on
still
his-
on the run. Facing an eternity in prison, it's hard to imagine he's still in Louisiana,
Yeah,
as
hell,
he
he better not
faces
be.
the most severe
Even
punishment.
dude, dumbass, he's slow for even be. Why are you still in Louisiana? All places you could be, you in the same state that you got locked up at and escaped from. You didn't go to another state, my guy. Now the other dude, the other dude is the dude that went to Mardi Gras and unalived like 5-6 people for no damn reason. He's still out, but I doubt he's still in Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't posting on fucking Instagram. Do your homework.
But he's also the most dangerous. And if he's gotten his hands on a weapon, surrendering peacefully might not be an option he's willing to accept. We'll just have to wait and see how the manhunt plays out. Now this was wild to see this.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Mainly due to the fact that people started doing parlays on who's gonna be the last inmate on the run.
No!
We can expect with today's technology that everybody gets caught, and very rarely there are some people that just disappeared.
Yeah.
And it would seem like, you know, the first thing everyone assumes, oh, he's gonna go to Mexico, he's gonna go to Mexico. The border has so much heat right now. I don't know if that's the smartest thing you can do.
Yeah, but the border got heat on. I think, don't the border got heat of Mexico coming into, and it's a lot easier to sneak into Mexico than it is to sneak into the US from Mexico, ain't it? That's the only thing he fucking can do. That's it. That's all he can do. Shit, he can't go to Canada. They gonna send his ass back. You hear? So shit.
You might be better off just going to the swamps or going to the woods and just living off the land, but have to know how to do so.
Right.
And everyone that got captured pretty much got captured in New Orleans. Nobody really left the city. You know what I mean? So it's like Antoine Massey was doing videos in the city, and then as soon as he dropped it, boom, they raid that house because they know exactly where he's at.
Exactly, dumbass.
Because people are telling on him. They're like, yeah, we know where he is. He's over there. We don't want him free. He's over there beating females up and this and that. Nah, get
touching
him.
on girls.
And the other one, oh, he's killing everybody. Yeah, get him too. Like, the city doesn't want these people on the run. You know, so it's really on social media, you'll see people excited. Right? Because everybody likes to act like they're against the system. And, inmates escaped. And
I hate that. I hate you niggas in the comment section. Everybody try to act like, oh, free Dirk. Hey, don't free Dirk. That nigga killing people. What you mean free Dirk? Y'all acting like he didn't do nothing. They just locked him up for no reason. Now when Meek Mill went to jail for popping willies, free Meek Mill. They bogus. They locked this. He went to prison for popping a fucking willie on a dirt bike? That's craziness. But if you out here slaughtering people, gang, I'm not gonna be screaming free you. Motherfucker, you ain't getting my campaign. Y'all be in the comments like, you the police, you did, you did this, like, folks, this is not a video game. This is real life, gang. This not GTA, folks. I'm not finna hope and pray that this dude who been touching girls for 10 years, beating up girls and doing all this shit for 10, 5, 6 years, and got arrested, escaped prison 5 times and shit. I'm not finna be at home hoping he get away. Y'all weirdo ass niggas.
Let him go, you know, run. And it's kind of like when you think of the escape from Alcatraz. You had inmates who made floaties out of whatever material they could find in the prison, escaped, and nobody knows if they made it or not because they had to go through shock-infested waters.
Crazy, yeah.
But it's the thought that makes everyone excited. They made movies, video games, all about that. And you know, it's kind of the same thing until common sense and maturity kicks in and you realize, well, wait, no, these people are pieces of shit.
Right.
A 19-year-old who was trying to break into a car was with a group who ended up gunning down a veteran, running him over, and while they ran him over, they hit the girlfriend with the car too, and she bounced off the hood.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's unacceptable. A veteran who fought for this country got stood over and shot in the head because he was trying to keep 3 teens from breaking into his vehicle. That's no bueno.
No bueno.
Then, you know, you got another guy who runs up during Mardi Gras and opens fire on a crowd of people.
Y'all want me to say free him?
He's doing this with an AK or a Draco or whatever he had. An AK-styled rifle. 7.62s flying through the air.
Yeah.
He opens up on a crowd of people, hits 5 of them. 2 of them die.
Like, come on,
He'd been connected to another 2 murders, and then he had an attempted murder from back in 2014.
Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, he
lock
doesn't
his
need to be
ass
out
up.
here. He seems to have a issue with not controlling himself, and he has a habit of killing people.
Like,
we're good.
Like, why do I want him on the streets? Who of us got kids? Yeah, man.
We don't need that out here. You know, people want to enjoy Mardi Gras, not get shot at with rifle bullets.
Right.
And then you have Antoine Massey, who even his own aunt made a video speaking on him.
Never.
Y'all making my nephew out to be a monster. He is not a monster. Is Antoine a problem child? Of course. Anybody who know us know that. Has Antoine been a problem since day fucking one? Yes.
So if he's been a problem since day one, is that not a monster? Am I missing something? This nigga been tripping since he was born. He been acting a fool since he was born. That is a monster. I don't get no fuck what you talking about, gang. I don't care. The only way he's not a monster. Now, if you came on here and said that he never, all these charges was false and they framing him, that would make more sense. You on here trying to convince me that he not a monster while he been tweaking his whole life, robbing people his whole life, beating up girls his whole life. What we talking about right now, gang? He not a monster. Why? Because he your nephew? Motherfuckers be lost and like they don't have no logic, twin. Just because he your nephew, he ain't nobody to us. He's a monster. You don't want to look at him like that because that's your nephew. Get your goofy ass on,
But how
auntie.
did he get that way? Y'all know how he got that way. From watching his father get executed in front of him, but he's not the only one that it done affected. It affected his sister. It affected his mama. It affected all of his siblings. Do you understand what I'm saying? It affected all of them. But this is his story with it. His sister right now is locked up and incarcerated from allegedly helping him. Allegedly helping him.
Allegedly.
She ain't been right since she seen the murder of her father. This not his fault, y'all, and I'm not taking no sides.
It's not his
and
fault.
I'm not trying to make excuses for him.
Yes, you
but
are.
this not for him, y'all. Because trust me, he's scared right now. He's scared. He want to go home. Because he the type of nigga, he will make decisions and think afterwards. Because he not all there.
And that's a nigga that needs to go to prison. Sorry. I'm sorry. What do you want us to cry me a fucking river, lady? Like what you talking about? That would have been your daughter who somebody touched up. So what, he motherfucking go to church? You know how many people seen their dad die or seen shit? I seen somebody get killed when I was 6 years old. I ain't all the way right in the head. You don't see me outside beating up girls and smoking people and robbing motherfuckers. What are we talking about? You feel me? Like that shit clown out and corny to me, bro. Like, come on, gang. What are you talking about? It's not his fault. Who fuck fault is it then? He a grown ass man.
I'm not saying he don't know right from wrong. Yes, he know right from wrong. He grown. But the system raised him. He been in jail 14 years of his life.
That's y'all
Come
fault.
home, domestic violence, he back in there.
That's y'all fault.
All he wanted to do is see his mama who just come home. All he wanted to do is see his baby graduate. But we know that's not the way of going by doing. But in his mind it is. It's his mind he can't do 14 more years. And the crazy part about it is he was the one with the lesser charges.
So while there can be excitement from a jailbreak, the thing is this: I don't know what the punishment is in Louisiana. In Florida, if you escape, I'm pretty sure it's like a 5 years mandatory that you get hit with. You know, so unless you got mad time, it's not worth it. Some of the guys that were in Louisiana were facing gun charges, robbery charges,
Little
whatever.
stupid shit.
You had a couple of them that could get off with a 3, 4, 5 year sentence. So if
Yeah.
you're just gonna get another 5 years slapped on top of that, you might as well not even run, because it was only 6 weeks Antoine got away. The other ones were getting caught immediately. It's not worth it. Stupid choice. And you know, as much as they want to blame the inmates, they need to blame
the jail,
whoever is in charge of that jail.
Yeah, that jail.
Because you can't have a rotting facility where cells don't open correctly, it can be ripped open, you know. The jails that are the least taken care of with the worst conditions
are easy
tend
to break
have
out
the
of.
most violence,
That
the
too.
most access to weapons, because you can rip toilets off the walls, you
Right.
can turn that bitch into a goddamn whatever the fuck, you know. You might even be able to build a gun out of all that metal.
Bro.
But what I'm saying is this: that was one of the biggest wake ups to New Orleans, and it made them look terrible. And now they have to hunt everybody down. And they have to go crazy with the punishments to set an example for their failures. But what they also need to do is invest money into that facility, because you can't keep your city safe if you can't keep it contained. But as far as Derrick Groves, there's been no word as to where he's at. I don't know. He could be anywhere. We'll just have to wait and see how this case plays out. But drop y'all's thoughts and comments in the comments section. It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all, y'all rocking with me. Until next time.
Ski. That shit crazy though. I'm surprised I'm not surprised he got caught. I'm surprised it just wasn't more to the story, you know? Like, I thought that shit was finna be crazy. Now, I think with this other dude, the dude that like blicked up Mardi Gras, he's going out. It's gonna be some shit behind that. Like, I think he not going out easy, folks. That's just how I feel. I don't think it's gonna be some shit, some shootout. It's gonna be something, gang. Like, I don't think they just finna find him somewhere, lock him up, and it's finna be just easy peasy. I hope I'm wrong, but shit, ain't.